because whilst the F-Type is basically the dream, it's just a little bit more expensive. That's really the only thing that's holding me back.
Hello one and all, welcome to Seen Through Glass. Surprise! So it has happened. I've got myself a Jaguar F-Type R Coupé. The 4C's gone. The 4C is no more. It has been replaced with this Jaguar and I am so happy. I realize I have so much to explain, so much to explain. So yes, as I said, this is my new Jaguar F-Type R Coupé, and I have the largest erection looking at this car. I mean, I've had it all afternoon basically since I've collected it. It's been awkward. The dealer was like, what's that bulge in your pants? I was like, well, it is my boner, because I am in love with this car. It's looking a bit orange on camera. It's red, it's salsa red. It has got the diamond cut wheels, the black pack. It is the V8 R Coupé, and I could not be happier. Please ignore this reg. This is a temporary reg. The S1 MDF reg will be going on it. So if you follow me on Twitter, Seen Through Glass on Twitter, but also on Instagram, Snapchat, and I guess a bit on YouTube, you will know that Paul Wallace from Supercars of London started off the F-Type troll about maybe a month ago or 3 weeks ago when the 4C got hit by a van. Basically, I slightly, ever so slightly, fell out of love with the 4C. It was pretty difficult to remember why I loved it so much. And Paul said, why don't you just scrap it and get an F-Type? Now, at the time, I thought that was an impossibility. I never thought I'd be able to get the car. I thought the R Coupé would be out of reach. So I started to do a bit of investigation anyway, because the trolling was real. You all had joined in, and playing on my mind, this sort of love for the F-Type, which I'd hidden away, was starting to burn passionately inside of me. Also, I didn't have the 4C at the time, so I had nothing to remind me why the Alfa was so great. So I started to look into it, and I thought, okay, well, the prices have come down, and the prices were sort of reasonably obtainable. So I called my friends over at Magnitude Finance, because I thought, let's see if I can do something a bit clever and help me with the jump up to make it all a bit more easy. And my God, they came back to me like an hour later with figures that I couldn't believe. And I was like, oh my God, I can afford an F-Type Coupé R. I mean, cheers, you motorbike wanker. I freaked out at that point, because suddenly this car, which has been a dream of mine basically since the F-Type got launched, was affordable. Yes, I had to work quite hard over the last year to make it affordable, but Magnitude just gave me these figures that I was like, I need to get involved. And to then give you an idea of just what a stressful experience buying this car has been, all of these conversations were taking place last Friday. Yup, 5 days ago, 6 days ago. I've basically bought this car within 3 days. By the time everything got ticked and signed and deals were made, etc. 3 days. And it has been a headache. But the thing was, I absolutely had to have it for the Monaco trip. So, as you are watching this, tomorrow for me right now as I'm filming this, but as you are watching this today, I am headed down to Monaco in this beast with Seb Delaney. If you don't know Seb, I've done a whole load of content with him before on my channel. He also hosted us very kindly at Monaco earlier this year. So he will be joining us. I'll put all of his information below, so go check out his channel. He did a behind the scenes video of what I'm shooting right now. So Seb is going to be jumping in with me. We're going to be going to meet up with Paul in his Lambo. He will be so happy that his troll has paid off. And we're also going to be joining up with Tim at Shmee150. The thought and the knowledge that I'm now going to spend the next 2.5 weeks in this car driving on motorways, mountain passes in Monaco, I'm so happy and excited. I can't control it basically. And yes, I know you've all got a lot of questions about the 4C, and you know the 4C was an amazing car and I love it. I do have a video coming talking you through all the reasons why I decided it was time to change. This, we just drove it back from the dealer. It is the most insane cruiser, and then you put the exhaust on and put it in dynamic mode and it's terrifying. I nearly killed us about 4 times, I think. But I am just so excited to get underway and get to learn and get to know this car. As I say, this has always been, not always, but this has been one of my dream cars for such a long time, and I can't believe it's now mine. I really didn't think that this would be able to happen so quickly in life. As I say, it goes with a huge thanks to Magnitude Finance for getting the deals that I wanted to get. I am just so excited. I've got so much planned for this car. We're going to call it Project STG because there is going to be a lot happening. As soon as I get back from Monaco, Project STG will commence. I will talk you through the various details of that at some point in the coming days. But please, 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 firstly give it a thumbs up if you are happy, if you are glad that now the F-Type is going to be the new STG car. But also subscribe, because I say I'm headed down right now, as you're watching this, to Monaco with Seb, with Paul and with Tim. So subscribe to all of their channels, because we are going to be doing 2.5 weeks of outrageous content with this car. I have so much more to tell you about the car, explain the situation, the fact that I'm kind of dropping this maybe expected bombshell, but rather late in the day. But I hope this is at least showing you some of my excitement about having the car, and that you guys are excited too for all the content that's going to be coming. I will catch up with you guys very, very soon, and I will see you next in Monaco. Any question that involves Kylie Jenner, or where I have to pick Kylie Jenner or something else, I shall forever answer Kylie Jenner.
How often do you get a haircut? Kylie Jenner or laugh?
Kylie Jenner! Get it in your head, people! Kylie Jenner!